Why, hello there, everyone. If you're like me, then you've been having a lot of fun with the new Ghosts and Goblins game as of late. Particularly, I'm finding the magic system in the game to be very fun. However, there's one spell which you can unlock in the game that I was very curious about, and that is the resurrection skill, in that I don't know, or I didn't know, how often the skill would proc, because there's only a chance that it will revive you each time you die, but it doesn't actually say how likely it is, and I tried looking it up, and I couldn't find any answers outside of just vague things like every now and then, or rarely, things like that. So I decided to test it myself, since I've gotten far enough in my Legend playthrough to unlock it, because, well, it could be good if the chance is high enough, but if the chance really isn't significant, then, well, I would say it probably isn't worth it. But I had to know, so I got it regardless, just to satiate my curiosity. And so I tested it live on stream. What I did is that I died 100 times and just recorded how many times out of the 100 times it happened. So out of the 100 times, it activated 6 times. So if I had to bet, I would say it is a 5% chance to activate, because 5 is a very clean number, because even though it happened 6 times out of 100, that's only testing it 100 times, and really you'd have to test something at least 2,000 times before it's really technically, statistically significant. But 100 times is enough to just get a really good estimate, if you ask me. Plus, I don't feel like testing it thousands of times, right? And plus, somebody is eventually probably just going to look at the code of the game, and like I said, I would not be surprised if once they look at the code, it just says 5%. So I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time testing it only for someone to make all that work in vain by looking at the code. But no one has looked at the code yet, so yeah, my bet is that it's 5% chance of activating, of proccing, which is kind of significant. It could happen every now and then. Also, when I was testing this, I made sure, because I don't know if it can happen twice in the same life, I made sure to pause the game and I hit restart area or a retry area each time it activated, just in case it's not able to happen twice in the same life. So I did that just to make sure it wouldn't ruin the experiment. Also, I will leave a link in the description for an unlisted video, including the clip in which I tested this on Twitch live for the very first time, just in case anybody wants to double check me, or if you're just interested. There is an upgraded version of this resurrection skill, aptly named Resurrection 2 as opposed to Resurrection 1, and so I would imagine that has to be significantly better, right, to merit the upgrade and merit spending the Umbral Bees in upgrading it. But I haven't been able to test it yet just because I haven't gotten that far in my Legend playthrough yet, but I will definitely buy this and test it out once I get there. So if you want to see that and you're still curious to see what the proc chance is for the upgraded resurrection, make sure you let me know and I will try to get that video uploaded as soon as I have time to. But anyways, hope you found this helpful. If this was helpful, make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you all later.